It's working. Yes, it's working. Okay. Isn't that easy? Isn't that easy? And I'll just have it on my computer and it'll be way higher quality and... Wow, I should have thought about that earlier. Except I shouldn't have, because if I thought about it earlier, it would have caught all the tech issues and I would have had to edit it down anyway. That's how this works. That's how this works. We appreciate the coincidences that are present in our lives. And we use that gung-ho energy to stave off some of the nerves, like, again, the 2.5 hours of pre-stream nerves I always have. I don't like the feeling that I'm sitting around doing nothing. It's something that makes me go absolutely insane. And I wish that wasn't the case, but it's very hard for an onion like me to relax. I don't know, I picked it up somewhere. The clock's always ticking, and ironically, sometimes that is like paralyzing, and then I don't get anything done. And then there's really no point. Why are you like this? Why would you do this? But it is what you do. It's what you do. It's what we do. It's how we do it. If you had the feeling of sitting down and doing something, haha, right? What if you had the feeling of sitting down and enjoying life? I totally realized, don't be alarmed, that I forgot to get enough water. So I think before we start the game, I'm gonna have to go get more water. I love water. I'm a big water fan, which, wow, that's not special, like, at all. Like, wow, you're so cool. You like water. Do you like it without any ice, Ryu from Street Fighter? What if you had the feeling of sitting down and doing something like playing belly button scratching party, digging for some fossils? And dirt, which actually plays out as a punchline to both that and the Ryu from Streets joke. And that's how we bring everything together. It's comedy gold, comedy gold. Luigi escaped. So some real B-team Nintendo DS software. Cool down from that one. WarioWare DIY, do it yourself, more like pick it yourself. And Waluigi, help me! Wah! I ate the Mushroom Kingdom. You need to dig into my belly button and fight against my nefarious garlicoids. And the gameplay is like dig dug with Waluigi. I love Dig Dug. I love Dig Dug. Remember when we played Dig Dug 2? And Dig Dug 2 was actually pretty good. I was surprised Dig Dug 2 was as good as it was. I'm not surprised Dig Dug is as good as it is because it's Dig Dug. It really speaks for itself. We love Dig Dug. To play WarioWare DIY on stream with funny custom-made microgames. But ooh, the control scheme. I mean, I could probably use the drawing tablet to really emphasize it, or use my totally real DS with a capture card, you know. I could acquire such a thing. For the sake of the stream, it would probably be way more fun to play on that than to bunk it out using emulation of games I own. Drawing tablet works pretty well. Yeah, become an Osu streamer. And that's cool. I mean, that's definitely a cool idea, actually. What if instead of being called WarioWare DIY, it was called WarioWare Do Yourself? Oh no, not the ancient Osu phase. I'll be so cringe on Discord. They'll see it. They'll see that I played it. And I'm thinking too much about what's next for all of this, and I kind of realized that in getting a little stuck in preparing for next stream and being like, oh, how am I gonna make this better? I've kind of neglected improving myself by just like discovering new things. And maybe it's only been like a few weeks, so maybe I'm like over diagnosing issues here, but like I think I want part of it, you know, part of the reason I started doing this is because I wanted to meet new people. Part of the reason was because I have debts to repay for my existence. But another part of it, I think, is that I'd like to use this to have some kind of adventure. Discover new things and try things, right? Just new things, right? And I guess one of those is playing some games that I've never played before that I've always wanted to play. Things like the original Fire Emblem, which I hope you guys are excited for. It's an oldie, it's an oldie. You know, I should probably get that water. So I'm actually kind of excited to play, so I might not yap for as long as I do sometimes. Let's mute the audio for a second. More water has been acquired. We have gotten the resources we need to continue on this journey. Like discovering new things about himself, and it's the fact that he's a great friend who loves women. Translation and text generated by chat generator rations friends. What does that mean? I'm genuinely not sure what you mean by that. Like, what rations? But what, do you mean it like sets me aside to only be used piece by piece to extend my runtime? Generated by chat generator rations friends. And you're insisting I know what this means. Like I have some sort of knowledge that cracks this code. Huh? What do you mean? What word that starts with F? Because that can be a very dangerous word. You know what? You don't have to answer that. You don't have to answer that. I don't have to interview you about that. We'll assume it's a slightly friendlier F word and not like a super evil F word. Yeah, like frick or flowers. I don't know why Automod wouldn't like flowers, but give Memory Leak his flowers, right? Roxcon, don't be evil, don't be evil, don't be evil. Flowers like Plants vs. Zombies. One of my other things that I've been doing is, and I was reminded of it because you mentioned flowers that brought me to Plants vs. Zombies, I've been trying to post more on the Twitter. No, just make a habit of it, make discoverability. I'm such a good businessman. And, you know, I filled out a thing. I scheduled a tweet for tomorrow because I don't know what I'll be doing tomorrow. That was like, just do the 10 games to get to know me trend. Plants vs. Zombies is on there, don't worry. Do not worry. If it wasn't on there, I'd be lying, frankly. Like, talking about Memory Leak influential video games. That's one of them. I guess one of the things I want to do is add a new one to that list. Right? So in that way, I think it's time. I hope the audio works. It does work. Is it true that you hate the garlic from Plants vs. Zombies? I'm pretty neutral about the garlic from Plants vs. Zombies. At first, there are Dark Dragon, Falchion Sword, and Fire Emblem. By the way, the game is not in English. That was all for swag. Social night? Boo, 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 boo. Boo, doo, boo, doo. Armor night. Pegasus night. Look at all these classes. Oh my gosh, the medieval people were so good. They're so good about it. Oh yes, I totally forgot to shrink myself so that people can actually see what's happening in the video game. I'm actually not, I'm not gonna shrink myself. I don't need to shrink myself. This is fine. I'll stay as big as I damn well want to be. And I don't think Dolphy wants to watch the game. Oh boy. Yeah, we're starting the damn game. This is like Marth's journey friends, right? Prince Marth! パリス城からシーダ様が来られました。どうしたんだシーダ白手なに買ったので、白手なに買ったのか。Right. I have to warm up the Japanese, okay? I'm not used to reading aloud, I'm gonna be honest. マル様会えてよかった。ガルダの海賊が突然襲ってきたの。Yeah, so, Garuda is sending his fighters, his soldiers, after us. お城も占領されたよ。大勢の人が殺されたわ。お願い、お父様を助けて。Yeah, and, she's asking us to save her father, not her fodder. He might die, he might become fodder. Might get fridge for plot development. 大丈夫だよ、シーダ。Yeah, this is Shida. That's her name. この砦には、アリティアの勇敢な騎士たちがいる。Yes. The Knights of Arutia? Arutia. This is Arutia. They're here. 海賊どもに負けることはないさ。さあ、僕と一緒にパリスの城へ行こう。Yeah, anyway, we cannot lose. We will not lose. Finally, a real video game. Alright. We've got a lot of words about Fire Emblem, evidently, including its status as a real game compared to Plants vs. Zombies. Two baddies can exist, by the way. You don't... Two lovely ladies don't need to fight. Yeah, does this game let us see, how far the guys can walk? It doesn't seem like it. So we're denied some information that I am used to having. How far can you go, Marth? Can he go all the... Marth has moves! Marth can walk! Did you see him step? How many spaces was that? How many spaces? That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Roxcon, you have to be careful what you say. You have to be careful what you say. Visual novel woman simulator. For one, we respect visual novels in this house, so do not even get started with that. Also, Fire Emblem, even back here, has a lot of visual novel elements, so calm your damn roll. Also, we do love women in this house. All right, Marth, what do you got for me? How hard do you hit? Well, apparently this guy doesn't hit very hard. Actually, they hit, no, Marth is taking, like, no damage. Yeah, in the later games, it tells you exactly how these play out. In this game, they really don't. How far does Mr. Archer move? Not that far. Damn, Marth has 6 spaces of movement and this Archer guy only has 4. I should probably actually, like, look at their bios. Like, this is Sheeta. We remember her from the intro text. She's very concerned about her father. She also, let's see, so she has 3 strength. What's up? Alright, so she has, her weapon level is 7. Subayasa. I think Subayasa is that... I don't think that's movement. I don't think she's moving 12 spaces. It's 9. Shiryoku. Shiryoku. Idoryoku. Idoryoku! That's the movement. That is 8 spaces. Obviously, as a Pegasus Knight, she can move a lot. Do you mean Undertale in the aspect that I enjoy it but have never played it myself? Help! I didn't know you were... I'm going to publicly expose myself for being a horrible person this stream. Anyway, Sheeta, fight this guy. I don't think this game has weapon triangles, so I don't think the weapon you're using to attack matters. However, she missed like a dip. There you go, hit. Oh, hey, she doubles. I guess that makes sense. She has like faster speed. I'm going to move the rest of... Who are you? Who are you? This is Kain. He is the red cavalier of our 2 cavaliers. He has 9 movement. Marth has 7 movement? That is crazy. They put him on the track. And yes, they are named Cain and Abel, like the guys from the Bible. There are 2 cavalier brothers. And Doga is our like armored knight. So he's gonna have a lot of, I think, Shibiroku, that number with the 11th, with like the 11 value. I think that's defense. And then, that the 0 right under the Mahol Bolgyo, I think that's magic defense, which is separate for the characters. And most of them have very low magic. I don't think it is, wait, because no, I don't think that's the case. Because a Pegasus Knight would have a high magic defense. So I don't think that's magic defense. I think that's magic power. You know what? It is just like the hit video game The Binding of Isaac as a reference to the Bible, yes. cannot believe... Wait. Yeah, I cannot believe Marth has 7 movement. That is insane. And our guy... Alright, so we have 5 movement on him. And 5 movement on Mr. Archer. Gordon here, the archer. So what are we doing moving our people out here? Okay, they do tell us our strength. We might have to do some actual math ourselves. But I guess first I have to figure out which number is the defense stat. Anyway, get moving, buddy. And then just wait. Can you visit the buildings? You can visit the old lady. Chat is like fighting about like Undertale right now, by the way. Roxcon, do you have a history of being compared to Mr. Papyrus? Welcome to the underground. How was the fall? I'm trying to fight. I'm getting freaking flamed. This is insane. This is insane. There's a mystical world of like medieval fantasy right in front of you, and you guys are like fighting about Undertale. Getting freaking flamed. I have a history of being compared to Toby Fox. Roxcon's Toby Fox inferiority complex, right? You don't know me. I mean, no, I'm here. You see me. If it is sorry, anyway, something staying in the village, anything to support the prince, you know? Yeah, and you don't need to save them. You just need to, like, it's just talking with them. It's not saving them. And I don't know if I feel like doing all that reading, even though the flavor text is probably actually good for me. I should be doing the reading. To buff my Japanese skills, I should be doing the reading. That is another, continued arc of fun and adventure to be had on the Memory Leak stream. The game's visuals are very charming. Like, I agree with that. Talk with him, Gordon. Why does he look like that? That guy is terrifying. He's saying that if your weapon level is not strong enough, you cannot use certain weapons. Particularly stronger ones, of course. Yeah, so just look out for that, buddy. And we have Jake in here. And if you're not familiar with the epic Fire Emblem, he has 10 movement, by the way. Japanese skills 10 out of 100. Well, I need to increase it like the weapon level, right? And so the thing with Jagan is that he's already promoted and he's like pretty strong for what's happening in the game. Jake Uso, that's crazy. That's crazy. Jake Uso. Yeet, man. What do you got? That guy's bald. That guy's bald. Welcome to the Memory League bald experience stream. A little bit to the left because I'm leaning to the right a little often. There we go. We're a little bit to the left. Welcome back. 村は王子のために門を開いて、待ってより早く訪ねてやりなされ. It's like, yeah, hurry up and tell this to the prince from our village. もし、皇族に襲われたら、取り返しがつかんことになる. Man, I don't know what you're talking about, I'm gonna be honest. Anyway, so we can end turn. What does switch do? 所持金、球団、預かり所、一覧. So the only one of these that I actually know what they do is the end turn button, which is the one I was looking for, so I'm okay with that. Look at all the brigands and axed men. Does this guy like even... He actually does do damage. I'm kind of surprised he even does damage. He's getting doubled by an armor knight. That's crazy. So in the other games, there's a speed stat and like a skill stat and a luck stat, that decide if you double. And armored knights rarely double because they're slow. And it's a separate stat from movement. Can you be an axeman / brigand? Absolutely. That's what I would want you to be. That's the class in your heart. Marth, slaughter this boo-boo. Dead. Yeah, it's getting 40 experience, which is not enough to level up. It seems like we're going to be leveling up a little slowly. I don't want you to get a... We're going to do some math here, okay? What is your guys' movement? Your movement is 6. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4... which is enough to touch any of these. However, I doubt multiple of them will touch Sheeta. So I'll put her into 1, 2, 3, 4. Leave me here. Okay, and that's inventory. I was looking at the weapons. Okay, okay. I understand what our plan is. Yeah, bring Mr. Armor Man. I'll remember his name later. Over here. Get him really just deep in there so he can tank hits. Yeah, none of these guys are very powerful. I think they made this first map really easy for a reason. I think that's the choice they've committed to. All right, get him. We're gonna decide which Cavalier we use from here. All right, we're using Kane. We're not using Kane. Kane fucking sucks. Excuse my rudeness, but how do you miss that? Come on. You see, Abel would never. Just like in the Bible, Abel's my favorite son. And look at his face. He's so trustworthy. I'm actually going to move Gordon. I'm going to move Gordon a little back. Just to make sure he does not get hit. And we will end our turn. I like how it moves a little cursor. Oh my, I didn't even move him back far enough. We might suck. Whatever, man. I hate you. Shut up. Oh, okay. I have two different pieces of equipment. Okay. I see. I understand. So there's the regular bow gun and I don't know what this means, but you know, we're gonna use the regular bow. I don't think this is worth the durability of the less durable weapon. That's probably rare. Look, he's doubling with this. Why would I change anything? All right, get in the trees for some tactical advantage. Did you know when you stand in the trees, the enemy is less likely to hit you? Plonk. Do you double? Ouch. She doesn't have a lot of defense, which is, you know, pretty typical, but hey, the double. The double. We love the double. Finally, some real ass experience. All right, get moving, Marth. Actually, wait, look at the map first. Show me a bit of this map. These guys are moving. They're making their moves towards us. And that's okay. This is, Kane, right? I've decided, from the first attack that I do not like Kane, and Abel's my guy. I get real nice and friendly with this guy. What's the other weapon here? Got it. All right, I don't know. It might be like a throwing axe or something, but we'll find out later. Yeah, beat the archer's butt. Damn, I could get another attack this turn. You know what? Fine. Kane, you're back on the table. Get in here. Kane did what he needed to do. And I will keep Jagan around, but not fed, just to make sure, just in case. And we end our turn. Our incredible tactics will lead us to victory. Did that do no damage? Or did, like, Kane dodge? Ooh, Kane's, he's, fighting for that spot. I loved watching you double, man. How far can Marth go? Can he get on this block of space? I'm feeling the Kane. After switching to the other weapon, I'm feeling the cane. That's going great. Might even take the first level up just for like his movement. Yeah, get back in the trees. You have kind of low health. I guess you're also getting in the trees. Once again, I keep jagging around just to save anyone who's in danger, and we're fine. Abel, you are now banished. I don't care about you. Don't steal the XP. But Martha's doubling too. Guys, this map might be easy. That's fine, I'll feed Martha a little bit. I mean, I have to take him. He is the guy. Oh, you suck, actually. Wait. Marth, don't do this to me. Yeah, shoot this guy. Kill. No, attack. Oh, I'm burning rapier uses though. Marth, could you quit missing? Like, please? You don't need to do all that. And we're gonna, I guess, move our other guys forward. You have so much movement on the horse. Yeah, that's kind of the point, dummy. I guess just get into the mountains and, wait. Do we have rescue in this game? I don't think we have rescue. No, that's not a thing we do. All right, enemies, get going. Okay, I did not expect the boss to leave the corner of the room. Maybe it's not a boss. Maybe it just looks like a boss because he's sitting in a castle. In the later games, most of the maps end with a boss sitting in a castle that doesn't move. And some of them in the early maps tend to be very cheesable because... Oh, Marth just crit. I'm glad they have the fancy critical animations in this game. I actually didn't expect that. Oh, wow. We just gained a bunch of stats. All right, get moving. Everybody I care about, get moving. Kane's got this. You see, ain't that easy? So I think Tsubayasa is like speed, of which he has 6 and Abel has 7, which makes sense because usually the red Cavalier has less like hit and miss stats and stronger strength and defense. So you will see the top 2 stats, Chikara and not Waza, but his strength is higher. And I guess Shubidoku, that might be defense. We'll learn from context. I'm gonna actually, can I get you in like the tree instead? No. Then I'm only gonna move forward a bit. We're gonna play this really carefully, as if this map does not just let me survive for free for the most part. Do I not get any evasion bonus for being on a mountain? That's crazy. That is weird. Usually you would get evasion bonus for being on a mountain. Anyway, go fight Doga. How did he get full health again? That's kind of weird. He was taking like 1 pip of damage from some of the other guys. Oh my gosh, Gordon, you're never gonna make it back into the fight moving like that. I think we take this fight. I'm starting to cringe at that. Actually, we are fine, because the next turn she will not die, I don't think. Right? I guess we can check, right? That's 7 defense versus 5 strength? Plus a weapon that I don't know. Which means that I'm not really sure. I could also use a... Well, no, I wouldn't want to attack this guy because then he's just going to get replaced by the next one. But whatever, we can fight them both. It's fine. Yeah, Kane gains his first level, 3 stats. I don't know how good that is. If you're not familiar with how levels work in Fire Emblem, usually, every character has a growth rate for every stat, and they're not, consistent. It's a random chance every time you level up. Doga, beat him up. 24 XP, that's almost a level. Bro said, no, I'm going after Marth. That's crazy. Especially because you're about to get smoked for that. That is a really weird move from the AI in this game. I would not have expected them to all go for Marth. Like, I guess you can feed him. That's fine. I'm okay with him getting fed. His defense stats are not great, but I'm okay with Marth getting fed. Oh my gosh, she's smoking! That's not allowed. Guard, something about names and changing. Look, man, I'm trying my best with it. Is there nothing in there? Oh, fine, wait. See what I care. Oh, this is the boss. Okay, I've totally misdiagnosed who is the boss around here. So I guess before we do anything else, let's see how strong this guy really is. He's got some moves, I'm not even gonna lie. Oh, he's getting doubled. Man, who cares then? You're a fraud. Can I attack him from this side too? Sure, you know what? Give him a hearty whack, buddy. You got this, Kane. Can't even hit him? You're nothing. You're nothing. Kazaka Kizukizuを持ってた。はいのはギズギズるよって見入れた。Oh, okay, you picked up an item from him. Oh, and we have to seize the throne. Okay, well, get in here, Marth. Now I'm really thankful for the 7 movement on Marth, because... Oh, Marth! Prince Marth! It's great to have you here. Hey, John. Oh,勇敢な戦士たちとお役に立つである。それともう一つ、 大切なことがあるゆえ、ご注意申し上げる。それから王子が行かれる。I am having a hard time reading, and you know why? It's because I'm tired. I am like half-brained right now. We're only 59 minutes into stream. Shit. I might call this off early. I might play like one more map. Anyway. Talking to your mom, but you're hashtag bald. Well, tell your mom I love her and that I'll see her tomorrow. Yes, save. It's iconic Fire Emblem character Anna. Save. Saveが終了しました。このままゲームを続けますか? I need you to play more. I mean, I meant today. Hashtag back. Grr. Honestly, I might cut off now and like go to sleep. I am so tired. Oh my gosh, but I'll look so bad for the VOD. You know what? Fine. One more map. Show my endurance. Show my endurance. I am not beating the whole game right now. You might get a part 2 out of me. Prince Marth. I am Darius. I'm Terrace. Oguma. Oh my god. The three of us want to join you. We're gonna defeat Garuda. Oh my gosh, we have so many little brigands. Look at Oguma here. And his 3 guys. Saji. Bartz. And Maji. Who all look the same. Oh my gosh, Saji and Maji are brothers. That's why they look the same. Real iconic characters over here. What's going on the map to the left? The actual thing we need to do. Yeah, so I see Kane and I say get going, buddy. He is kind of Bart Smaps in. Get going, you two. It's gonna be a second before any of these guys get to put you in danger. And I can find out, I think this is the shop. Why do you hate strategy RPGs and fun combat and Martha and the Fam comment me? I don't. I'm just like the world's sleepiest little friend. You have to understand, I've been up since 6 a.m. I'm well past the 12-hour mark right now. And I think my favorite axe guy is going to be Bats, because he is he has the funniest name and he also looks blue. And I think I end my turn here. You know what happens to who falls asleep first at the sleepover? Luckily, I'm alone. Ah! Oh, I see. They can just walk through the water. I didn't know you were Jesus. Well, my plan seems kind of stupid now that you've done that. Damn! I think Doga having like doubles on most of the enemies is like crazy. He also hits pretty hard. Like, I didn't want you to take all of the XP. These animations are so good, they're... You're getting 10-second timed out for that, okay? You're getting 10-second timed out for that. That's all. I'm not mad, just disappointed. Damn! The gang's all here. I did not realize how many people there were. I'm sending you in, buddy. Move, get moving, Doga. You're distracted because your mom told you something. It's fine. It's fine. Oguma kind of isn't shit. Might be kind of dog water. Why can't my guy with an axe walk on water? That makes no sense. What's your guys' movement here? It is 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So how about you give me... I think I'm okay with that. And what's here? Oh, I accidentally hit wait, so we won't know. My comment animation is an interesting mix of genres. Anything else I wanted to do here? I guess, security Jagan. Get in here. One of the first huge strategy RPGs was this phone war game that had combat animations, but since Fire Emblem you can control units and not platoons. It's definitely a different adaptation of it, right? Also, the enemies in this game have, like, terrible hit rates. I mean, don't spend all your XP in one place, but, like... You hit him twice, you're incredible. Really cool and overall. Damn, FE1 is probably the prettiest strategy RPG on the system. I believe that. I believe that. Super Robot Wars 2 looks kind of doo-doo, but it's Super Robot Wars. It has Getter Robo in it. Damn, Marth, beat his ass. Hit him twice, right? Oguma might not be the move. All right, Kane's looking a little looking a little vulnerable, I'll admit. It's fine though, cuz I can do some moving around here. How much movement you got? You get into the tree, get into the tree. And absolutely whoop this guy, come on. Bartz, you'll have something for me. It's got a hearty whack. I'm not gonna lie, I'm impressed. Oguma's kind of squishy. I'm not sure I'm a big fan. Whoop him, Gordon. Seems that your guys are like athletes while you're fighting against like the 500-pound life contestants. They don't have enough health to be 500-pound life contestants. They're like malnourished children. All right, let's get Kane a little out of here. Oh my gosh, he's getting stuck on the... What is that? This puts you in absurd danger. You will not survive. The move might be to have Jagan kill this guy. I need Kane out of there, so... You hate to watch Jagan soak up that experience, but... What's the movement on this guy? It's 9. Yeah, so I think we better retreat. I'd assume the game's permadeath. I'd assume it is like every other Fire Emblem game. Huh, no attack? What if your unit size in the game and they actually go like, hey, I'll take a break. See you next battle, chump. Yeah, friends don't die. They just, get tired and take a nap. She's so squishy. Only does 1 damage. These guys are juiced. The Cavaliers might be crazy. And don't have this fight with Jagan right now. Jagan, I am getting you out of here. You're taking way too much XP. Bye. Get in your little tree, buddy. Can I kill this guy? I think I can kill this guy. Jagan really softened him up. And the other guys are just the really weak axe brigands, so they're probably nothing. If I think I'm in danger after this set of turns, which I'm probably not. I might be actually. I can send... Now I'm perfectly chill with Cheetah finishing this off. If she got hit, I was going to send Kane to end that. How much health does he have? Yeah, he has 8 out of 20. Gosh. Yeah, these horse guys don't mess around. Gordon, you freaking suck. Missed? Damn. Bart's might be the move. Hold up. Before I let Oguma attack, I'm gonna let, what's his face, Mr. Armor, cover him in case he doesn't kill. But he does, so, hey, Doga. Move forward. We're gonna need you in the battle to come. And I think that's everything I wanted to do this turn. Okay. No more horses? This map is almost cleared. Okay. Why are they running away? Wait, so he's level 5 already. Oh, he's like a Jagan. So I should not be using him, actually. I should be using someone else. That being said, this little friend is trying to get away. So throw your axe at him just to make sure. Do I have someone that can kill him this turn? I don't think so, no. Get him, Sheeta. We'll do it 1 damage at a time. Yeah, let's get some shopping here. Oh my gosh, I don't know what most of these are. I think that's the, like, regular lands, which is not useful for me. Irashai. Nani ni itasha? Oka? So it's definitely like a hello, welcome, what do you want? But like, I don't think Marth can use the hammer. Guess we're not gonna commit to that turn. I guess we could look at everyone else's like inventory and see like what weapons they use, right? Like if I go to like Oguma's inventory, that is the sword. It's just the sword that everyone and their mom is using. So, okay, so I can buy that for Marth. All right, good, because I am worried about running out of rapier uses. Oops, I accidentally equipped the rapier that I already had equipped. So, yeah, I guess we're doing nothing this turn. Okay, so that's a guy with dialogue about to shoot Marth, but he's gonna get talked to instead. He's gonna get talk no jutsu'd. Think I want you to know that thanks to this awesome showcase, a certain bonsai fella is interested in FE1. That's wonderful. I'm having a decent time, even though again, my energy might be low, but like, I'm having a decent time. Kashibe! Why are you working for Taurus? Well, oh no, you are Taurus's Kashime. But why are you here? Right? Shida-sama. Sumimasen. Haha ga yoki na no desu. Alright, my mother's sick. I need medicine. So I've been working for this guy. But this isn't the way to do it. Wakarimashita. Skoshi nara watashi ga motte imasu. Kore o motto kaihasu. Haite. Please join us. Would be the first perfect Famicom look for me. Rashida, anything, right? Now you're a member of the team and you're like cooler than Gordon, so fight this guy. He's good because he's level 3, right? So is Marth telling him, no, you shouldn't slink rock this beautiful island? That was not Marth, that was Shida. Alright, buy me like the regular, like, steel sword. I don't really know what else to buy, so there's no need for any of it. Get me in here. Is there any other option in this one? Ozukari-jo. Boko Azukari-jo da. I don't know what that means. Azukari. Azukari. Is this like a cell thing? Or is it like a different kind of shop? I think it's just like a different shop, like a place to like sell or something. Hi, Lucas. Emblem Fire. Oh, okay, yeah. So I think it's just to sell or store stuff. Yeah, I am trying my best with my limited Japanese, okay? But it's going well, it's going well. Beat his ass. Maji beat his ass. Wonk. A little bum thief. I guess everyone else can like try to make their way there, but like of the units I have now, I've kind of already picked my favorites. You know what's going on, and most importantly, you know what a hammer is. Well, the hammer, it's a hammer. Is there no music? No, you know what it is? It's that I have it very quiet. How is this? Is this better? Yeah, okay, well, I don't want it too loud. Like, I want myself to always be, like, definitively over it, but, I still, like, there, okay, we're good. Sheeta, beat up this guy. Give him hands. Fuck. Fuck. Yeah, you like having the music low because it allows you to hear my dulcet tones. Attack him. We're not gonna use the rapier anymore. Which means our numbers are gonna go down. We're gonna get way less doubles, but you know, it saves some uses on a weapon that's pretty damn good, so. And feel free to walk forward. Top 20 deaf moments in gaming. Top 20 Roxcon eats food moments in gaming. Top 10 hungriest units in Fire Emblem. How does Talk no Jutsu work in Fire Emblem? A character on the map is like a pretty boy instead of like an ugly bandit. And he wears the same clothes as one of your characters, so they have to go talk to him. Or he like mentions them by name. Alright, you have to sleep. Good night, Noyves. Again, I'm probably gonna go to bed a little soon. I'll try my best to endure as long as I can. Good night. Gonzalez is missing teeth. He's special. Do you have, no, you do not have, you do not have, vulnerary or whatever. But we have to find out how strong this guy is and how much of a threat he is to my other people, so, give it an attack. He has a throwing axe, so you can't cheese him with archers. So at least there's that. Sorry, League of Fire was just the most dangerous place to be an ugly bastard. It is pretty dangerous to be an ugly bastard in these streets. I'm gonna wait. I don't want you to get attacked twice. And everyone else is gonna sit around and, wait until I'm sure how I want to approach this fight. I'm too lazy to move the people from the other side of the that because they don't matter. Throw your axe at him. You can't hit anything! You suck. Let's be old as hell, have dark evil hair, or both. You're gonna join Bum Squad if you're ugly enough. He hits decently hard. Kane has 18 health, yeah. Go take a shot at him. Go take a shot at him. This guy is so slow, he's getting doubled by everybody. This guy is getting absolutely shattered. Alright, well, Marth, it's time to seize the castle. It's Mario! Oh, my prince. Thank you for coming to save us. We give you our concern. You said that before he showed up. I know your stream's delayed by like a good amount of time, so yeah, you did say that before he showed up, and then he was just immediately there. Mario can't help but steal all the attention. Watch out! The world is getting dangerous. Go fight that dragon, Marth. He's a Super Mario brother. Alright, buddy, keep yapping. Next story, do you want to save? Yes, I would like to save. Alright, I think this one will actually be the last map. Devil Mountain! Try lowering the stream quality since that helps latency a lot, but I love my crispy pixels. Arena-san. That's our first thief. And our first healer. She have warp? That's crazy. I should check what you've got. She only has warp? Wait. Yeah, okay, we do have more units. So who do I want to bring to fight all this? Oops, yeah, okay, well, I have, misinterpreted what I'm supposed to do with that, so, can you save at any time? You can save at the end of any level. I don't think I want this guy to face tank all of this. And what's going on over here? Oh, this is like the regular level objective. So I'm gonna send Marth and company over here. You know, I was going to, but then I felt the Fire Emblem calling. Maji, become a part of the side objective. Kashim is joining Team Marth here. And... you're ready to game as Mario would say. Mario from the castle at the end of the level. Alright, this is my gang. I've also totally put this character right in the line of fire of the funny bow guy. Oh my gosh, this turn's gonna take a while. There's a lot of units and they're actually moving. Do your worst, buddy. I don't think I want to warp someone here now because I've got plenty of useful combatant here in Just Kane. The streamer is not fluent in Japanese. The streamer is trying his best in Japanese. Yeah, so the thief is not too threatening. He's doing 1 damage per shot. Oh, okay. Jeez. If I wasn't running off soon, that would be kind of wonderful, because then I could ask you what all the equipment names mean and stuff. But I'm still very appreciative, and I'm very happy to have you. Hello, Kite Man. We are, I guess, just running through the map right now. Yeah, we're sending Marth and company to the left so that he can do the objective. And then we have a few people back here approaching all this silliness over here. They put our healer in danger and also did not give her any actual healing stuff. So this is okay. So obviously they have this guy here who's special that I probably don't want to kill, but I did not catch who I'm supposed to talk to him with. Probably one of the 2 characters I already have, right? Who they just gave to me. That's usually how this works. If I recognize the trope. I'm glad he put himself into a talkable spot. Kane's in danger. I don't like that one bit. Get him out of here. Could you not? Oh my gosh, I suck at video games. Oh my gosh, I suck at video games. Oh my gosh. April! April, you're my new favorite brother. Get in here. We have failed everybody. Okay, it is not you. How about you? Can you talk some sense into this guy? No. I may have made a mistake of some kind. Shoot, I did not read fast enough to, You'll be able to use his head to summon him in battle and mirror. Oh, it's a reference to The Binding of Isaac. Game Roxcon likes, yes. Can you fight this guy? You've got one more chance to prove yourself, Oguma. You kinda suck. You know what I mean? If you don't get hit, then it's fine. Anyway, I think I'm actually gonna feed Marth here. Yes, I bought the steel sword. I've come to realize that, urugi is a word for sword. And I'd rather use that than the rapier because the rapier is, kind of rare. Might need Sheeta here, actually. I'm not very confident in what's going on here because this guy is like a monster. And like they've been talking about him, right? And I'm not sure because I can't get this guy to talk to him. I can fight him, but that's not really what I want to do. So I think we're gonna wait. I think we move you out of the way. I will see. Oh my gosh, that guy sucked too. This is definitely not how I'm supposed to go about this. I don't think I was supposed to play this like that. I think they are, this guy who's clearly like the special guy on the map is eating my people alive, yes. Cheetah, can you talk some sense into this guy? Yes, okay, it is Cheetah. Your epic charisma. Kenshin Nebari. Anata hodo no kata ga doushite konna dousu ashina doshinbo shite na. You killed 2 of my dudes, alright? So like you're a part of the team now. You've proven yourself stronger than any of my people. Yes, please join me. Please stop killing my guys. Please. He's probably explaining his backstory. Something happened to his girl, not his mom. Mom was the other guy. Anyway, these are the good characters. So let's get some of this settled and squared out. He's like a way cooler mercenary than Oguma. So we're very happy to have him on the team. Because Oguma kind of sucks. He's kind of weak to me. Maybe it's just because he's not leveled, but I'm also thinking that as seems to be the pattern right now, the guys you get through dialogue are just better than the regular guys, so that's my current assumption. Anyway, Julian, get your thing. And again, Abel, you are now on the team, so you can fight too. If Abel gets smoked, it wasn't meant to be. Oh my gosh, he has a scar. Oguma's so cool, he has a scar. I don't care. Fuck Oguma. I did not care for Oguma. Just move Marth a little forward, and that's all for right now. Hashim is Oguma good and I just like don't believe in him? Are you saying I should believe in Oguma? Maybe I should believe in Oguma. Yeah, I'm playing it for the first time, so if that's the case, I will learn. They are both good options. Okay, well, this guy killed half my dude, so he's my guy now. Welcome, Crisps McLean. Like Chris McLean? Like Total Drama Island? Guy who makes references to TV from the 2000s. Oh damn, late at night all the Fire Emblem heads come out. Oh, that level up seems decent. No, normally Fire Emblem draws nobody. I wouldn't know. I haven't been streaming Fire Emblem. I actually don't know the kinds of moves Fire Emblem puts in. It doesn't really matter as long as I'm having fun. Give me a second before I do that. We've got all this going on still. I like this game. I played it recently and I think it holds well, aside from inventory management being soft. I find that I like just a lot of older stuff in general. Like, I think, and this is an extremely general way to talk about video games, but, yeah, I grew up with Awakening, like, years ago. You know, like, that's, like, I'm one of those people who played that one first. I played a good bit of Fire Emblem 7, but I never finished it because I was playing it on the Wii U. And eventually I put the Wii U away and I never took it back out. But I did really like what I played of it. Actually, you know what? Get him, Sheeta. finish this Boo Boo Bear. I think she will survive one attack from an axed jobber. All right, we've got some speed. That was a kind of crummy level up, it looks like. I'm seeing 3 level ups from a lot of people right now, so I'm not very happy about the 2 level up. But it also seems like she's like the guy for recruiting characters, so she might be on the team still. All right, well, Oguma has not taken damage, so he is going to be given some slaps out to relieve Marth a little bit. All right, no, Oguma didn't die. Kane died. She does amazing in this game. She has the highest speed growth in the game. She did just gain speed. And you know what? That's frankly all you need, evidently, because stuff is missing all the time. %90 on a stat growth is insane. What? Oh, or do you mean that that's just the main deciding factor? I'll figure out which one, right? That is crazy though. And I don't really care to use any of these guys right now. So I'm just gonna... How much health you got? 13? I don't love that, but... You are a level 4 Marth. I could let Doga just, like, take a bit of a walk in there so that, I cannot get into too much danger. This guy has, what's your movement looking? Your movement's looking 6 tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So I don't want to put Marth into too much danger. How about Oguma stands in the fort and increases his dodge chance, and then I move you over here. Marth, you're chilling right now. A surprising amount of not attacking going on in this corner. I think this guy just really is scared of Sheeta swag. Plunk. And you know what? If she's gonna keep doubling everything, then maybe his fear is well-founded. Wow, you've leveled up. That's 3 stats. I'm okay with that. What's going on in this shop? Is that the legendary shop in the corner I'm supposed to go to before the enemies all run into the clutches of my wonderful super soldiers? You wanna fight, huh? Youch. Well, I mean, if you wanna critical, hit that deadly attack. Go ahead, do your worst, buddy. I can guarantee you can't hit anybody because you suck. Get him, Kashim. I love seeing the double. So, you just picked up, I think that's just like a vulnerary. And let's get nice and friendly with this archer. Marth, you got the doubles? Love that for ya. I think you would rather be here just to make sure Marth doesn't get completely smoked. And what do we do here? We move. I am sending Sheeta to that item shop. I mean, I guess I could just not fight the last guy and get there with anybody. And that's like a perfectly fine thing, because there is a seizable castle. There is a boss. Ouch! Maybe I'll just use both of the mercenaries. Who's stopping me? How's the level up? 1, 2, 3. That's alright. That's alright. That's an alright level up. And she does going on her side quest, so... I'm a bit of a lord feeder. The game's gonna make me take this funny, pretty prince with me, then I'm gonna level him up. And you know what? Show me what you got, buddy. Show me what you got. Hi, man! Nice miss, buddy. Nice miss. You got some health on ya. But I mean, if you're gonna get doubled anyway, who cares? Alright, what's in the shop? This is the same shop as last time! Oh, this dude mewes like crazy. He is all cheekbones, look at him. And he's also got like a crazy underbite. Do you see his underbite? And he's got the like Disney Hercules nose. This guy's kind of crazy just in general. What a feature, what a feature. Anyway, I don't think I really need any of these. How much health does Oguma have? I don't trust my characters that don't have a ton of health right now. Yeah, Doga, fight him! Do you know, how do you know how many spaces you can move since there doesn't seem to be a grid? Well, if you hit a character and just start like moving around, it'll go to as far as the character can go. Which village? Is there a reason I need to visit the villages? If so, I'm kind of screwed because, this boss is about to kill himself. Oh wait, no, no, it's all siege maps. Don't worry about it. It is fine, okay. They got items in units. That's crazy. They have whole units hiding in those villages. Yeah, so this guy's about to get smoked, and that's okay. We really appreciate having Sheeta for her ability to handle all of the map chores. Nice job stopping just short. One more turn. The computer! Visit that damn village. Am I misinterpreting what that icon is? Wait. That looks village as it gets to me. Only Marth can visit villages? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to spend 10 turns watching this prince little motherfucker shimmy his way around. At least he has 7 movement for some reason. I move Marth and end my turn, and then I'm gonna have to walk him all the way back the other way. Yeah, everyone else is Bochi the Rock. Marth doesn't have social anxiety. All of his friends are Bochi the Rock. Except everyone loves Sheeta. Look at this old guy. Ho ho! Okai no genki kai no. こんなまで来てくれたのじゃから土産にこのどうじゃ立派な Yeah, I'm not very good at reading Japanese for everyone who's coming, by the way. しかしな、こいつは強し、いくらくらい熊のDid he give me something, or doesn't seem like it? I don't know. That was a bunch of lore I only like a third understood. Alright, buddy, walk, shimmy, shamble over here so I can go take a nap. Yeah, hopefully when I come back from my week break, Or I'm dragged to other things for Thanksgiving obligations. Okay, okay. Visit all the villages. The Devil Axe is not that great. That's okay. I understand. Thank you. Thank you. That makes sense. Okay. Because the first time I did not go to a village, like I tried to go to it with Sheeta. Because visiting the villages with the Pegasus Knight just makes sense to me. Prince! Are you giving me that money? Damn, the ruler of that kingdom was not Mario. That's old Shakespeare. Yeah, save for me, save for me. And I think that is enough. Can we save a state just in case? And we can talk for a second before we disappear. Bring back my chatting music. Shakespeare's pretty old, but I mean, he's so old, he was alive in the 1990, the year 1990. It says it at the beginning of the game that is when Fire Emblem was released. He was alive in the year 1990. Top 1 billion oldest people alive, who might potentially be several people by a pen name. Oh, but he was kind of cooking, you know. When Shakespeare picks up the pen, you know he's gonna write something. Yeah, I did have fun with this. I actually do want to continue this game. The unfortunate truth, though, is that I'm going to be off for a week. I have Thanksgiving obligations. I will not be near my stream setup. I know, right? Crazy that the laboratory would bring me out for Thanksgiving, but you know, they care about me at least a little bit. So next week, I will not be here, but the week after, I will continue Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 6:30 p.m. as normal, most likely. Hopefully, having that time off will fix my sleep a little bit, so I'll have the stamina to go for more than like 2 hours, and like that's it. I might even have another karaoke stream that might actually get to be recorded. I would really like that. I was a little disappointed that I messed up the recording yesterday, but I did really like singing for you guys. Have this, no, that's what she said. Lucas, I will give you a stern look, I guess. I'll admit I lack power here. I lack power here. What am I gonna do? Mute you for 10 seconds? That would be pretty funny. But it wouldn't be funny enough to justify doing it because it's kind of annoying. Yes, yes. I am going to take that temporary hiatus to rest, which I guess is the whole point of a holiday like that. Hey, don't grip me like that. Going all Jamiroquai sliding in on me. I've been building more karaoke songs too. I think that's a thing I'll do regularly because I had a lot of fun with it. Fire Emblem will be back on the table. Maybe Fire Emblem's gonna be it'll be either a Friday or a Sunday game. What if you don't go to Thanksgiving and go to No Problem Taking? This joke sucks. I hate you. I love you, but I hate you. What if you don't go to Thanksgiving? Thanksgiving when No Problem Taking walks in. Reminder, ask Leek about FE's Soul Link. I don't know what that is, but it's probably pretty cool. I am super down to play more stuff like this. I never thought about it, but like cause I like Fire Emblem. So like, and people can get into it. So I might as well play Fire Emblem 2 next. I mean, I guess that would make sense, right? You just play all of them. Once I finish Fire Emblem 1, the original. I might be missing some important key information when playing this and then screw over my playthrough and then cry about it, but I hope that doesn't happen. Yeah, but stop when they stop having pixel art graphics. Roxcon when he sees a 3D model. Or else I'll get mad and I'll pout and I'll go, Yes, yes. I've got some other stuff to work on. A brief collab appearance and things like that that will happen also when it won't happen the week I come back, but I'll be working on stuff for that there. Look forward to it. Again, later into the month of December, I'll also be taking a disappearance to get into a completely different living situation, so that's fun. I'll try to be back as soon as possible. Other than that, then, that's really all I have to talk about right now. I'll see you there, and I'll miss you guys for the week I'm gone. But I think that's it for me. You'll miss me, you fool. You better not miss. You better hit. You better kill me in one shot. Because if you miss, I'll come back. Vengeance. I don't see you as disposable. You're a friend. You can get 1 billion of us. I would like to have 1 billion viewers. I would like to be loved by millions. But that coincides with being hated by billions, you know? And I'll cross that road when I get there. He's very easily clonable. Who would win? $1 billion lions or all of League's viewers. I don't think you guys can defeat the nefarious lion ladder that they use to defeat all of the flying Pokemon. But I have a question for you. You reminded me of something I like to say, a little hypothetical I like to pose. And you know, people talk about 1 billion lions versus all the Pokemon, or 1 billion lions versus whatever very strong thing. I propose, and I've said this to a lot of people before, and it's gonna sound like complete nonsense, but hear me out. You have 1 billion lions. 1 billion lions, they have to fight Abraham Lincoln, like the president. But he doubles in size every day, just like the penny that doubles in value every day. Abraham Lincoln, he doubles in size every day. Does he defeat the 1 billion lions? How much can he grow in size while he hides in the White House under the protection of the government before the lions get to him? Can he get big enough? That's 1 billion lions. That's a lot of lions. I'm talking Abraham mother flippin' Lincoln. The ex-president, the former president of the United States. How much prep time does Abraham Lincoln have? As long as he can survive. Because truthfully, he doesn't need to prepare for war, even though he was pretty good at that, it seems like. He just needs to grow in size enough that the lions can't hurt him anymore. Maybe he needs to grow in size enough that he has a gravitational pull and destroys the earth. Maybe he has to do it before. Maybe he has to defeat the lions before he grows too big. That's another end to this I never thought about. Maybe he has to stop before he grows too big, and then the world is screwed because Abraham Lincoln grew too large that day. A billion lions versus the Grinch whose heart grows 3 sizes every day. He's so kind. How can they defeat him? He's so kind. If Lincoln has government assist, he has pretty decent mechanisms to defeat the billion lions. He might not even need the doubling in size every day, but consider, maybe he is Abraham Lincoln, but maybe no one believes him. Like, what if no one believes him? Apparently Abraham Lincoln could fight though. He was a big guy. For one, he was a big guy. And he could wrestle. So if he gets big enough, maybe he can fight a lot of lions. But it's also a billion lions. That's a lot of lions to defeat. And perhaps as he grows bigger, he needs to eat more. So maybe he needs to get a job so he can pay for all that food. Or maybe he just take it from people. Relative like a cousin or something that cosplayed Abraham Lincoln. What does that have to do with his size? Were they on stilts? Wait, because Abraham Lincoln was huge. So if you had a cousin that like became Abraham Lincoln, did they wear like little stilts? Did they wear moon shoes? Cause any excuse to wear moon shoes is kind of cool. Do you really think that guy could go to the White House in 2025 and they'd let him in? Okay, like, and you know, most presidents I don't think would. But if some guy who looks exactly like Abraham Lincoln and is as tall as Abraham Lincoln walked up to the White House, there's a chance, however small, that they do actually believe that he's Abraham Lincoln raised from the dead, and they wouldn't let him into the White House. They'd take him into Area 51 and like experiment on him because somehow he came back to life. So, you know, maybe Abraham Lincoln has to avoid the government. Maybe he's like a cryptid at this point. Maybe he's chilling with Bigfoot and the old Flatwoods Monster. Maybe he has to figure out how he can live before he even has the chance to grow sizes and defeat the billion lions. It might suck to be this Abraham Lincoln. This Abraham Lincoln might be in a terrible position. Maybe we gotta be a little nice to him, you know? Well, the billion lions are not necessarily right next to them, but they are infused with the racist will of John Wilkes Booth. They want him dead. They are bloodlusted. Like, let's be clear. These are not just lions living. They are about this fight. And Abraham Lincoln knows he has to defeat the billion lions. He just has to. Perhaps in his mind, if he does not defeat the billion lions, slavery becomes legal again. But either way, like, this is his goal. This is what he has to do. Again, perhaps the problem is that, yeah, maybe they're all in Africa. Maybe the lions are all in Africa, and Abraham Lincoln's prep time is that they have to get to him. But at that point, it's like, how do they get to him? Because I don't think they're swimming across the ocean. And as funny as it is to say, like, to believe in lion constructions, I do not think they can actually build a lion bridge. And crossing the Atlantic Ocean with a lion bridge would cost so many lions. I think even if the lions could stick together and form a bridge and coordinate to do that, I don't think they have enough lions. That is a ton of ocean to cross. And like most of the population of the world, all like 8 billion people, could live in like 2 cities. Yeah, maybe they all like don a bunch of trench coats and then like sneak onto a cruise ship. Maybe they hijack an airplane. Maybe they really want Lincoln dead. Maybe Lincoln has to fight the like lions trying to crash into him with airplanes. I appreciate the implication that it only costs 1 million lions to build the bridge, and for some reason it costs 10 times as much just to add guardrails. But you know, it is worth it for lion safety. You'd have so many more lions to defeat Abraham Lincoln if they don't fall into the water and drown. The lion bridge is not that expensive. They have to be large enough so Lincoln doesn't fall off. An Abraham Lincoln that doubles in size every day versus a bridge across the Atlantic Ocean that does not double in size every day. And he has to find a way to get across the bridge before he doubles in size too much and falls off. But consider if he doubles in size enough that he can just walk across the ocean. Because he's like huge. The lion mortar, right? Like you're talking like Clash Royale evolved mortar shooting goblins, but like it's shooting lions across the Atlantic Ocean. Maybe they discovered lion gunpowder. Maybe they explode their sweat like Bakugo. That's a reference to a famous character, Katsuki Bakugo, from Hero Academia. I have a bit of a brother character who thinks his actual name is Kachan because he was called that in a subtitle or something. I don't believe he actually read it right. I don't believe his mom calls him Kachan. Actually, I do believe his mom calls him Kachan, but I don't think she said it as like his actual name. So that's like not his name. That's not his name. Have you ever Hero Academia? Does it even matter? Kachan, that's your real name. I love you, Kachan. Give me some tongue. His name is Kachan. I don't care. In my head, his name is Kachan. Kachan, I love you. Oh. Deku would never ever say. Deku would never ever call him Bakugo. But that's Deku, you know. It's literally his pet name. It's like the most like romantic tension thing ever. It's literally his pet name. Kachan, I love you. Give me some tongue. This is psychotic. It's probably making people super uncomfortable, and it's what their impression at the end of the stream is gonna be, and that's funny. I should keep doing it. I should get worse. But what other character is there in Hero Academia outside of Deku that matters? All Might. Come on, you gotta give some respect on our guy All Might. No, I mean, that's mostly it. Start and end of every stream doubles. The start and end of every stream. Video games that I'm supposed to be playing on stream versus a just chatting segment that doubles in size every day. Young Kachan. I am All Might and you are young Kachan. You know, I am trying to double in size the stream. To double the stream in size. If I could go like 4 hours every day, that would be pretty good. There's a lot of people who do this much longer, but most of them are streaming full time, and I do not have the privilege of doing that right now. Kachan, please help young Midoriya. He's so hungry. Is that a joke about a fellatio? Oh no, it's a joke about Deku does not eat at Arby's, he eats at Popeyes. I just got back from Popeyes. Here, puppy, grab a bite. Get it right. Is this what all onions think about? I think last time we were talking, we talked about a hypothetical, like, not internet poisoned memory leak. Like, there's like a version of me that has not seen any of this and is actually like happy. Not that I'm like unhappy. I'll admit my association with life is a little complicated. It's a little lonely, but you know, that's how it is. And I guess that's why I'm here right now. Again, besides the obvious fact that I have debts to pay and I need to prove that this onion experiment was even worth it. But besides that, you know, it's tough, right? Especially when I'm in between places and things. So, you know. About to transfer across different lab branches and things like that. I get to be strong to eat from anywhere. The world will be my Popeyes. Anyone on any street, they'll have to serve me. And as you all know, I own these streets. It'd be pretty lonely, like, don't they just turn off? Yeah, they put me in my padded cell. They turn off lights in your padded cell at 12 and you can't sleep because you're a stupid robot that can't sleep. That's how it feels like, honestly. That is how it feels like. Memory leak versus a padded cell that halves in size every day. I don't mind my room not being big as long as I can walk around outside, but you know. Can you play Clash of Clans on stream? I don't think so. I don't know, I just don't see that being something that I'd want to do. You're pre-rendered and funny. It would be funny if I was pre-rendered and I went "Urgh!" when I was like spawned onto the field, and then when I died I exploded into like purple goop. I have to be careful about making grrr noises because like it really like shreds my voice. You know, I can sit there and like shout Paramore during a karaoke stream, but nothing shreds my voice more like doing the masculine grrr. But like way more intense than that, like the Youngblood stream. And being honest, there's no difference between just chatting and playing Clash of Clans. I mean, fair enough. Like you're kind of not wrong, but also like I can see the vision here. I can see the vision here. I really can. Does the cell shrink up until it's a memory leak mold that you pour chocolate into to make memory leak shaped chocolate that you can sell on Valentine's Day? The perfect onion. They're turning me into chocolate. They're not even turning me into chocolate. They're turning me into like a mold of chocolate in my shape, which is like kind of terrifying, but you know, a natural end, really. A chocolate coated onion. I don't know if the flavor profile for that's very good, but you know, it's an experiment. Someone would like it. People will eat anything. Oh no, Roxcon's getting hungry. You mentioned food. You mentioned me turning into food, which is like, I mean, you know, like to a lot of people, I'm already food. You know, people eat onions all the time, but like most people don't just grab a big ol' onion, just go, you know? Most people are not daring enough to do that. And maybe that is to my benefit, because I'd rather not get eaten instead of getting like ripped out and then like getting a massive lobotomy, you know? I'll admit it's a bit of a vulnerability. If they had Pika, they'd probably eat a chocolate onion. Yeah, you forgot I had a body. Yeah, be careful, be careful. Be nice about all of this over here. Ooh, I'm making you hungry. Ooh. I'm about to let you go so you can eat soon anyway. I need to, gosh, I should eat, but I could also just go to sleep. Oh, it's easy to be like, I'm too lazy to eat. Which isn't good for me, but you know, I'm thinking about a lot. I'm thinking about a lot. Me being too lazy to... Adolphi, you'd be impressed. It's actually like the same thing as a person. It's surprising how that works, but I think it was something put into place to make it easier for me to just like live and integrate with society. It's a sentience experiment, you know? But also being brought to life just for the sake of it is kind of a strange existence, but in a way, I think it's kind of relatable. Roxanne, how the hell did your mouth get sewn shut? Was it because you were saying too much evil stuff? I can eat steamed bread as a dolphin. You can eat food as a robot. I think that's fair. Yeah, you see, it's all reasonable. Oh, wait, a Scientology experiment? That's not what I said. That's not what I said. I'm not Tom Cruise. I'm sorry, I don't do my own stunts. I'm sorry, I'm not that cool. I'm just not that awesome. Maybe one day I will be. Maybe I'll have 1 billion fans and I'll be able to be a proponent for a religion. We start with the same words, that does not mean they're the same thing. Trying to come up with a funny example. Oh my gosh. I'm not on it. I'm not on it, you know? I should be able to play off this for an incredible joke, but I start with Dolph. Yeah, and you know, there's a really not nice person with Dolph in their name, so, and we don't kill you for that, right? I'm not gonna mention him. You already know who he is. A bit of a historical figure, and not in a nice way, but you know. That doesn't mean that's you, right? Like, that doesn't. No, it doesn't. We love you all the same. Mwah. You know what? Honestly, fair enough. If you blame him for making names with Dolph in them a little less reputable, then that's fair enough. We can blame that guy. I don't blame you, but we can blame that guy. That's cool. It's probably the right idea, frankly. Okay, I am running dry. I think I am going to send you guys off. I hope you guys had fun. I'm gonna quiet down, calm down, and see you guys soon. His name taken away, returning it to numbers. That's it from me for right now. Again, see you guys in a couple weeks. The next stream will probably be on... That would be December 6th, I think. No, December 5th. Friday, December 5th. And with that, I hit you with the good night.